Now, I don't blame him because he run and hid, but the meanest thing that my daddy ever did was before he left, he went and named me Sue. Now, he must have thought that it was quite a joke, and it got a lot of laughs from lots of folks.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jim Edwards.
And I'm Marla.
And we welcome you to Mountain Music Showcase.
Hey, we've got guests stopping in here. We've been parking cars left and right and seeing tags from a few other states. As a matter of fact, we want to give a big shout out to a couple of friends of ours who have stopped by, whether it's by accident, just passing through. They're headed back to Vermont in a day or two, and we'd like to say hi to Bob and Jane. Give them a great big hand.
Bob and Jane, good to have you with us. Great, yeah. All right. And first-time visitors?
Absolutely.
Anybody here for the first time? See some hands.
Love it.
All right.
Whoa.
And what's your usual answer to that?
Anybody here for the last time?
Okay.
The same people raise their hand every week.
Every week. Right.
That's a good thing.
Yeah. I know
We'll
this
talk
Becky.
about
Yeah.
that in a minute.
Becky and Elizabeth, they take orders for Ms. Dondra and then deliver the food. Is that correct? Deliver?
Yes.
Okay.
And when this airs down in Florida, we would like to say a great big
Yeah.
hello to Elizabeth and Wiley.
Yes, all right. That's right. In
And
Florida.
everybody, we miss them on the count of three. 1, 2, 3, aw.
Oh,
Okay?
we'll
1,
miss
2,
you.
3.
Aw.
We'll
But
get
the
'em
reason
back.
that Marla said that is because Mountain Music Showcase, in addition to being on local cable and satellite television, it's on YouTube and the World Wide Web, so you can see us all over the world now. We appreciate that very much.
You can't get away from us.
Can't get away from us. That's right, exactly. Wherever you go, you'll see us if you
That's
turn on
right.
the TV
That's right.
eventually. And before we get this road on the show, we always like to say thank you to our veterans. So let's see some hands
Give
out
our
there.
veterans a big
Get them
whoop.
up there.
Yes.
Yeah, good and high, yeah. All you veterans here at the Cricket Road General Store, you veterans at home, thank you very much. Because of you, we're here. So if you are ready, you know the name of the band this week?
I do. I know these people.
All right, do it to it.
Turns out I know some of their kin, as they say in the business.
All right.
Hey, we want you to put your hands together and give a great big... We want you to put your hands together and give a great big Old Southern Porch welcome to Doug Smith and the Wayfaring Strangers.
Yes, sir.
Well, thank you. I'm Doug, and these fellas here, I found them a while back.
Wayfaring.
Yeah, the Wayfaring. I'm trying to remember the names. We got Joe Arrington here on the upright bass. And Jay Singleton on the Boom Chicka Boom electric guitar. Hey Porter, would you tell me the time? How much longer will it be till we cross that Mason-Dixon line? At daylight, will you tell that engineer to ring his bell and ask everybody that ain't asleep to stand right up and yell? Hey Porter, what time did you say? How much longer will it be till I can see the light of day? When we hit Dixie, will you tell that engineer to ring his bell and ask everybody that ain't asleep to stand right up and yell? Hey Porter, it's getting light outside. This old train is a puffin' smoke and I have to strain my eyes. But ask that engineer if he will blow his whistle, please. 'Cause I smell frost on cotton leaves and I feel that southern breeze. Hey Porter, please get my bags for me. I need nobody to tell me now that we're in Tennessee. But ask that engineer to make his lonesome whistle scream. We're not so far from home, so take it easy on the steam. Thank you, sir. Hey Porter, please open up the door. When they stop this train, I want to get off first 'cause I can't wait no more. Tell that engineer I said thanks a lot and I didn't mind the fare. I'm gonna set my feet on southern soil and breathe that southern air. Thank you. Thank you very much. Now, we all do happen to be Southern boys here, but I married a Massachusetts girl, so don't take any offense, my Northern friends, for that song. Okay, it's just saying it's nice to come back home. So, Jay and I used to be part of a group back a few years ago. It was called the Jailhouse Pickers.
I know some of our friends.
The Jailhouse Pickers. Is there some of those out there?
Yeah.
Why was it, Doug? Why do we call ourselves the Jailhouse Pickers?
Let's see. We called ourselves the Jailhouse Pickers because we always seemed to be behind a few bars searching for the right key. I hear the train a-comin', it's rolling round the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on. But that train keeps a-rollin' on down to San Antone. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. Well, I bet there's rich folks eating in a fancy dining car. They're probably drinking coffee and smoking big cigars. Well, I know I had it coming. I know I can't be free. But those people keep a-moving, and that's what tortures me. Break us out now. Well, if they freed me from this prison, if that railroad train was mine, bet I'd move it on a little farther down the line, far from Folsom Prison. That's where I want to stay. And I'd let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. Thank you very much. If you hadn't already figured out, we like Johnny Cash and enjoy playing his music, and that's the majority of our set list tonight. So I hope you guys enjoy that. We'll have some.
We invite you to Empire Ford Lincoln. We want our customer experience to be pleasant. You'll find certified sales and service personnel to assist you with quality new Ford cars and trucks, the right service at the right price, a huge parts inventory with special order, and the best financing available. We say a special thank you to all of our customers. If you haven't tried us, come see us. You'll be glad you did. We'll work hard to earn your trust for life. That's Empire Ford Lincoln, conveniently located right off exit 14 of I-81 Abingdon. Something to smile about.
Hello and welcome to Village Drapery. Let's go on a tour of our store. Here is our selection of grommet panels. We have 6 styles to choose from, all at $19.99 per panel. Looking for valances and top treatments? Try our large selection. We still sell pinch pleated draperies and the hardware as well. Village Discount Drapery, 215 Raytheon Road, Bristol, Tennessee.
Great news for bluegrass and traditional country music fans. You now have 2 locations in the Tri-Cities to enjoy your favorite music by your favorite local bands. Mount Music Showcase is now taped each Monday from 6:30 until 8:30 p.m. at the Crooked Road General Store, 6292 Gay City Highway, Bristol, Virginia. And each Saturday from 5:30 till 7:30 p.m. at the Old Barn Restaurant, 440 Okolona Road in Johnson City, Tennessee. Bands who would like to perform at either or both locations, call 423-914-2316.
Hi, I'm Jonathan here for Sexton's Used Cars, and no matter what time of year it is, the deals are always hot here at Sexton's Used Cars. Like this 1999 Lexus GS 300, it's fully loaded, it has an excellent Carfax and great service records for only $59.95. Or how about this 1997 Toyota Paseo? It's a 5-speed, 4-cylinder, and it's priced to sell for only $32.95. So call, click, or come by and see me, Mike, or Aaron here at Sexton's Used Cars, located on the corner of West State Street and 12th, Bristol, Tennessee, and buy you Nexton from Sexton.
The Boat Doctors continues the offer of a free trailer valued at $3,600 or reduce that amount from the price of a new in-stock Hurricane deck boat. Big savings on a demonstration Polarcraft bass boat with Pro 175 F70 Yamaha motor, $16,700. Coming soon, Legend Alpha 211 and 199 bass boats with Yamaha motors. Receive over $30,000 in bonus cash by winning a Legend-sponsored bass tournament. Details at the Boat Doctors, 2528 Volunteer Parkway, next to Twin City Drive-In Theater, Bristol, Tennessee. Okay, James, this will be our halftime interview in 3, 2, 1. Everybody, what do you think about tonight's band, huh? Yeah. Doug Smith and the Wayfaring Strangers, and that was a good version of Wayfaring, the Wayfaring Dev. Yeah, that's it. It was a good version of that.
Thank you.
That was a good version of Wayfaring Stranger. And is that where, sort of like where the name came from?
Thank you. Yes, that's where we got our name from.
Well, so far you've done good with the Johnny Cash tribute. Loved every one of those songs. Great job. And the 2 ladies that were on earlier, too. That's good stuff. And they're coming back, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, all right. Well, now let's find out how folks out there in TV land, and here for that matter, can get in touch with you and get the band to come play somewhere.
All right. My phone number is 423-646-1825.
Okay.
And so they could call me or they could email me at DougSmithMedia. That's all one word, DougSmithMedia@gmail.com. And we've also got, if they want to go to a website and just send it that way, it's DougSmithMedia.wordpress.com/music.
Huh. What time do we close? Are you on Facebook?
No.
No.
The band's not on Facebook.
No, you got to be kidding. You're not on Facebook? Hey, I thought everybody was. Okay. But anyway, my editor will put all that up on the screen so they can get in touch with you. All right. How long have you guys been together, by the way?
Oh, for several years, but Jay and I go back as far as 1997. Went to high school together, and he helped me do a talent show back in college, he and his brother and some other fellas. And we got together a fiddle player some of you may have heard of. Hunter Berry was 12 years old.
I've heard of him, yeah.
And Jay's got a history of finding, he's a talent scout for fiddle players.
All right, there you go. He did pretty good, didn't he? Yeah, he sounded pretty good earlier. I think a little bit of practice, he's probably going to get better. You think so?
Yeah.
All right, good deal. All right. Well, I got to get out of the way because folks want to hear more music and they don't want to hear me, although I do, but that's okay. You guys are ready to play almost anywhere. Do you do a lot of churches?
We do churches
Okay.
and family-friendly venues.
Right, family friendly. I was going to say, you don't want to play where they drop the chicken wire and throw bottles at you, right? Okay.
Not
that
not
far.
set up for that.
Okay, all right. Okay, everybody, I'm getting out of the way. Once again, please say thank you to Doug Smith and the Wayfaring Strangers.
We want to thank you all again for having us here. We have had a ball so far. We're looking forward to some more fun now. Hey, get rhythm. When you get the blues, come on, get rhythm. When you get the blues, yes, a jumpy rhythm makes you feel so fine. It'll shake all the trouble from your worried mind. Get rhythm. When you get the blues. Well, the shoe shine boy, he never gets low down, and he's got the dirtiest job in town, bending low at the people's feet on the windy corner of the dirty street. Well, I asked him while he shined my shoes, how'd he keep from getting the blues? He grinned as he raised his little head. He popped a shoe shine rag and then he said, get rhythm. When you get the blues, come on, get rhythm. When you get the blues, it only costs a dime, just a nickel a shoe, does $1 million worth of good for you. Get rhythm. When you get the blues. Getting a good melody there too, aren't we? Hey, get rhythm. When you get the blues, come on, get rhythm. When you get the blues, get a rock and roll feeling in your bones. Put taps on your toes and get gone, get rhythm. When you get the blues. Well, I sat down to listen to the shoe shine boy, and I thought I was gonna jump for joy. He slapped on his shoe polish left and right. He took a shoe shine rag and he held it tight. He stopped once to wipe the sweat away. I said, you're mighty little boy to be a-working that way. He said, I like you, with a big wide grin. He kept on a-popping and he said again, get rhythm. When you get the blues, come on, get rhythm. When you get the blues, it only costs a dime, just a nickel a shoe, does $1 million worth of good for you. Get rhythm. When you get the blues. Thank you.
Hey everybody, I'm Donnie and this is my dad Carl. He's the owner of Carl's East End Towing Service here in Bristol, Tennessee. He's been in business 34 years now. We just want to let y'all know, besides our towing service, we also do boost, door unlocks, and tire changes. And we here at Carl's, we hope you don't ever need our service, but if you do find yourself in need of a tow, we'll get you safely where you need to go.
Just remember to call Carl's East End Towing Service.
ARC-TV, Appalachian Regional Community Television, presents a variety of programs about religion, education, government, the economy, the environment, public affairs, public events, high school and college sports, and the performing arts. Visit the ARC-TV website at arctv.org. Keep up with what's happening in your community by watching ARC-TV. We're out there.
Hi, I'm Jonathan here for Sexton's Used Cars, and no matter what time of year it is, the deals are always hot here at Sexton's Used Cars. Like this 1999 Lexus GS 300, it's fully loaded, it has an excellent Carfax and great service records for only $59.95. Or how about this 1997 Toyota Paseo? It's a 5-speed, 4-cylinder, and it's priced to sell for only $32.95. So call, click, or come by and see me, Mike, or Aaron here at Sexton's Used Cars, located on the corner of West State Street and 12th, Bristol, Tennessee, and buy your next one from Sexton.
Have old reel-to-reel record albums or audio cassettes lying around? Convert them to compact disc. Have old VHS home movies? Convert them to DVD. MLRS.us. Are you a small business owner? Do you work from home or work from a vehicle? Every business needs a home on the World Wide Web, even if it's just one page. MLRS.us. Do you have a shoebox full of old pictures? Let us scan and archive them to compact disc. MLRS.us. For more information, visit us online, MLRS.us. That's MLRS.us.
Well, I left Kentucky back in '49, went to Detroit working on the assembly line. The first year they had me putting wheels on Cadillacs. Every day I'd watch them beauties roll by, and sometimes I'd hang my head and cry, 'cause I always wanted me one that was long and black. Well, one day I devised myself a plan that should be the envy of most any man. I'd sneak it out of there in a lunchbox in my hand. That's right. Now, getting caught meant getting fired, but I figured I'd have it all by the time I retired. I'd have me a car worth at least $100 grand. And I'd get it one piece at a time, and it wouldn't cost me a dime. You'll know it's me when I come through your town. I'm gonna ride around in style, I'm gonna drive everybody wild, 'cause I'll have the only one there is around. So the very next day when I punched in with my big lunchbox and with help from my friends, I left that day with a lunchbox full of gears. Now, I never considered myself a thief, but GM wouldn't miss just one little piece, especially if I strung it out over several years. Well, the first day I got me a fuel pump, then the next day I got me an engine and a trunk, and then I got me a transmission and all the chrome. The little things we could fit in my big lunchbox, like nuts and bolts and all 4 shocks, but the big stuff we snuck out in my buddy's mobile home. Now, up to now, my plan went all right until we tried to put it all together one night, and that's when we noticed that something was definitely wrong. Well, the transmission was a 53, and the motor turned out to be a 73, and when we tried to put in the bolts, all the holes were gone. So we drilled it out so that it would fit, and with a little bit of help from an adapter kit, we had that engine running just like a song. Now the headlights were another sight. We had 2 on the left and 1 on the right, but when we pulled out the switch, all 3 of them came on. And the back end looked kind of funny too, but we put it together, and when we got through, that's when we noticed that we only had 1 tail fin. Now, up to now, my plan went all... Wait, that's not the right word. About that time, my wife walked out, and I could see in her eyes that she had her doubts, but she opened up the door and said, "Honey, take me for a spin." So we headed uptown to get the tags, and I drove her right on down the main drag, and you could hear everybody laughing for blocks around. But up there at the courthouse, they didn't laugh, because to type it up, it took the whole staff, and when they got through, the title weighed 60 pounds. But I got it one piece at a time, and it didn't cost me a dime. You'll know it's me when I come through your town. I'm gonna ride around in style, I'm gonna drive everybody wild, 'cause I'll have the only one there is around. Yeah, Red Ryder, this is the Cottonmouth and the Psycho Billy Cadillac, come on. 10-4. No, negatory on the cost of this machine there, Red Ryder. You might say I went straight to the factory and picked it up. It's cheaper that way. What model is it? Well, it's a 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59 automobile. It's a 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70 automobile. Thank you very much.
If the fall season reminds you that you're ready to buy an affordable, reliable automobile, visit Carl's Auto. Carl's Auto has over 80 SUVs, trucks, vans, and cars in stock. If your need is for family or work, Carl's has a vehicle to meet that need. Financing at Carl's through your bank, credit union, buy here, pay here, and guaranteed approval by credit acceptance. Carl's Auto, exit 69 off I-81 at 105 Franklin Drive, Blunttville, Tennessee. When you visit Carl's Auto, be sure to tell them Jim sent you.
Hello, I'm Thomas Vance with the Boat Doctors. We'd like to remind you that wintertime is just around the corner, so don't forget about your boat and watercraft with winterization starting as low as $47. We also invite you to come by the Boat Doctors and check out our new line of fishing tackle. So come see us at the Boat Doctors.
Hey everybody, I'm Donnie and this is my dad Carl. He's the owner of Carl's East End Towing Service here in Bristol, Tennessee. He's been in business 34 years now. We just wanted to let y'all know, besides our towing service, we also do boost, door unlocks, and tire changes. And we here at Carl's, we hope you don't ever need our service, but if you do find yourself in need of a tow, we'll get you safely where you need to go.
Just remember to call Carl's East End Towing Service.
Great service and awesome deals.
It's a winning combination at Fairway Ford in Kingsport.
The 2014s are arriving daily. All remaining 13s must go. Get 0% financing for 60 months, plus up to $2,250 in bonus cash on select models. You can also get up to a $10,000 discount on Ford F-150s. These deals won't last long. Get to Fairway before time runs out.
Get treated the Fairway.
Only at Fairway Ford in Kingsport.
Once again, everybody, let's say thank you to Doug Smith and the Wayfaring Strangers. What a great show tonight. Man, I enjoyed that big time. Where have you guys been all this time? My goodness. But thank you, everybody, for coming out. Another packed house here at the Crooked Road General Store. My goodness, we appreciate it very much. Absolutely. Thank to all of you and our television family. Thank you for being with us. And we hope you'll come back next week and enjoy, again, some great music here at the Crooked Road General Store. For Mount Music Showcase, I'm Jim Edwards.
And I'm Marla. Here on the Old Southern Porch, we just ask you to keep your radio up and your eye on the road.
Hey, look yonder coming down that railroad track. Hey, look yonder coming down that railroad track. It's the Orange Blossom Special, bringing my baby back. Little more speed on that. A little more steam, picking up a little more steam. Well, I'm going down to Florida.